Hello, everyone. This is Keeping It Classy. We are back as we talked about last week, and we are excited about tonight because tonight we're going to do some giveaways and just have a really, really great time. This is your opportunity to kind of get to know who we are, so that way you'll know exactly what we bring to the table as a whole. So super excited that you guys have joined us today. I'm going to turn it over to Coach Shay so she can go ahead and introduce herself and a follow up. Then Chanel can jump in and then we'll start right away for our games tonight.
I'm excited. Thank you for tuning in. Of course, as always, we ask that you like, share, comment, subscribe, all the stuff that you know how to do. I am Shay Owen, certified life relationship and business coach, entrepreneur of 2 businesses, and a servant of the kingdom, wife, mother, friend, all that good stuff. Chanel.
Hi, I'm Chanel Monique. Upcoming artist, upcoming author. I'm a mother. I'm an intercessor. I am a worship leader, and I am so excited to be here tonight.
Play some games. You're muted, sis. Unmute. Love live stream.
Okay. I did introduce myself. I am Pastor Prophet Nakia Shipman. I'm the Body Life Pastor of Walk in the Spirit. I am also.
I want to say, I want to be like
body. I am also a coach. I am an author. I have a couple of books coming up. Healing realistically is a very important one. And the reason I say important is because I think we surface heal so often. So I'm looking forward to really impact and change some lives. So looking forward to that. I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I am an intercessor, a deliverance coach. I'm a lot of stuff, but tonight I'm looking forward to us just sharing some of who we are outside of all of our work stuff, all of our ministry stuff. So you guys can get some laughs at home, but also win some prizes in the process.
So we want to tell you a few prizes really quick before we jump in to get you to join in. So the way to do that is you have to comment. You got to comment. And share out. Join in the conversation. We have paparazzi jewelry, we have Mary Kay cosmetics, and we have gift cards. So again, the way to win these things, which the winner will be announced, I believe, next week, is you must comment on these questions or on the answers that you think is best. So hello to Crystal and Victoria. Thank you for tuning in with us.
All righty. So we have a few basic questions that we're going to ask first, just to kind of get you guys warmed up. And so if you've watched any of our previous podcasts, you should know the answers to these really, really easy. If not, this will be something that you get a chance to learn as well. So how many ladies make up Keeping It Classy? Now, what I would say to those of you who are watching at home, if you pay attention, not necessarily to who's always on the show, but just if you think about Keeping It Classy and what we show, how many ladies would you say make up Keeping It Classy?
We've done a few screws. We went through a Destiny's Child. I'm just gonna give you a little hint. We went through a Destiny's Child.
We did.
Yes. All right.
So somebody guessed it.
Somebody answered. Crystal said 4. She is right.
So awesome.
The first one who answers. Go, Crystal. Go, Crystal.
Great job, Crystal. All right. Next question. Now, this question is a signature question. So make sure you get it right if you answer. So what is the signature for Keeping It Classy? Is it A, sips tea? You know, everybody likes to sip a little tea sometimes. B, hits the period. Or C, clutches pearls. I'll repeat them one more time just so you guys can hear all 3 of them. A, sips tea. We all like a little tea. B, hits the period. Or C, clutches pearls. I think everybody at home scared to answer that. They say, I don't think
Which one is it? Remember, it's the first one that answers that got
Crystal
gonna get all the prizes. Crystal said she came today for it. She said,
yes, she did.
Yes, we clutch our pearls. So if we say something that somebody is like, So we're gonna keep it classy in that. And the only way to do that is to
Clutch your pearls.
That's
Pearls.
right.
Great job, Crystal. So for those of you at home watching, remember, it's 4 ladies that make up Keeping It Classy, and we clutch our pearls. That's our signature. So be mindful of those things when you tune in, so you can wear your pearls and you can clutch them sometimes, because sometimes
let
what
us
we
know.
share.
Yes,
gonna
let
take
us
you
know
back.
when you clutch them pearls. Like, yes.
All right. Now, these are a little bit more personal, but we want each of you to take a guess. Most of you may not necessarily know the answers, but these will allow you to get to know us individually.
And have some
Who,
fun.
who would you guys say is the most goal-oriented between the 3 of us? Hey, mommy. My mom's on, guys.
Hey.
Come on, Lisa.
Yeah. So who out of the 3 of us,
Out of the
Chanel
3 of us,
or myself, are the most goal oriented? Only one person, one answer, one name per answer. Oh, we have people tagging.
so
Don't be
drop your names,
scared.
because remember, the first one is who gets the prize. If you get it right, then you get the prize. So
Absolutely.
who would you guys at home say is the most goal-oriented? All right, Anteria said Prophet Nakia.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else?
We're not gonna give the answer away for this one. Oh, she's counting down.
Do, 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 do.
All right, nobody else want to shoot for an answer? Lady K.
Yep, Victoria.
All right. Yep.
Everybody giving.
All right.
Coach and Prophet is getting all the votes here.
Oh. You said you don't want me to give them the answer?
No, go ahead and give them the answer. I already have the names down of who answered.
All right.
So.
All right. So the answer to this question, because we already debated back and forth. So originally, guys, we said it was between me and Coach Shay. Then we came to the conclusion that Shay is more goal oriented than all of us.
Yeah.
So Prophet Nakia lost.
Dong, dong, dong.
Y'all know I don't do losing. I don't do losing. No games played over here, okay?
Dong, dong, dong.
Now, answer this question. Who would you guys say is the life of the party? And anybody who know me better get this answer right.
Oh, she just dropping hints. Just dropping.
But no, who would you guys say is the life of the party? So out of all 3 of us, you guys have had the opportunity to see us week over week. Who would you guys say is the life of the party?
Who got on red lipstick?
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. We want to give away the gift.
We want to give away some gifts.
Who dancing? Who dancing? Who dancing? Who dancing?
Chanel. Oh,
Crystal said Chanel. She said Chanel. Crystal, you said that because she just bust a move. Dominique said
Chanel.
Because I am.
You know what? See? Mm-hmm.
Interior.
All right.
Chanel.
So no, listen.
Yeah.
I'll tell y'all what my answer is eventually.
So we have a winner. We have a winner. Victoria, you have won. It is Lady K. It is me.
My vote was for Coach Nakia.
Life of the party. Ooh, that's life of the party.
Why? Why?
Because it was jiggling when I did it.
That's why, and that is why.
All righty. Now this question here. Who would you guys say has been called rude the most?
Oh, y'all already know.
Who is rude?
Oh, I'm pointing the wrong way.
Lies. Dominique was like,
Who is rude?
Mm.
Dominique don't know about our last answer. Look like.
So for those of you who are just tuning in, we are just having fun today. We are just playing some games. We're letting you get to know who we are individually outside of our businesses. We've asked a few questions, and it really is the first person who gets the answer correct. We have games, paparazzi. We have some makeup. We have gift cards. Look,
Eris called you. Eris said Shay. Shay's the rude girl. Shay's
rude girl.
Wait, right? Yeah.
You know what?
Oh, Shay, you getting the vote. She getting
Listen,
the vote. She getting the vote.
Victoria said, "Sorry, Shay."
Oh,
She getting all of the votes. All of the votes. All of the votes.
look, don't let me
All
take my
right.
lashes off now. All right. Hold on.
And look, Anteria voted for.
Anteria, you have won. They voted for me.
Thanks for everybody. Nakia is the rude one.
Look, Anteria said it's the bluntness for me.
Yeah, they voted for me. It was me. It was me,
It
guys.
was her. It's not me. I'm
Anteria, thou knowest.
All right.
Anteria, you
Next
got it right.
question. Listen at this question. Who has been blocked the most on social media?
Huh.
Wait a minute. Who has been blocked or who has done the blocking?
Who has been blocked? Come on, Shay. I'm pointing to Shay now. It got to be Shay. She's talking about who did the blocking. They blocked me.
Shay like, because what I don't do is play with people or their little doggies or nobody. I don't play with nobody.
My sister said me. I think Shay get blocked because she be mean on there. She be on the book like you see that she be on there. She give them that pretend fake.
Like, oh, I'm real nice, nasty. No,
Get you all together and polite
and filled with the Holy Ghost. Oh,
Crystal said you now.
Crystal.
Wait a minute. We got a love relationship now. How you gonna vote for me? All this ain't did nothing.
All right, we're gonna do the countdown. Is that all the votes in?
I think all of the votes are in.
We have Nakia and we have Chanel. Those people think.
No, they said Shay too.
Oh, they did say you. I think you got more than we did.
Wait, let me go back. Oh no, she didn't get no votes. I mean, she the winner, but she didn't get no votes. Y'all voted for the wrong people.
Sorry. I have been blocked out. And the funny thing is, I've been blocked. Like, I ain't even want to tell that story. But yeah, the girl blocked me, y'all. Like, she blocked me because I told her how I felt. Like, about her.
See, that's why she stayed blocked. That's why she stayed blocked.
Yes,
but people, the reason I don't get blocked, for those of you who voted for me, the reason I don't get blocked is because people really want to be in my business and know stuff about me or my husband. So they don't block me because they want to see my page. They want to see the activity. So even if they don't like me, they stay on my page.
And you know how I find out I've been blocked? Because like I try and reach out to them like, oh, you're not gonna respond to my text message. Let me hit you up on Facebook. It was like, no. Yeah.
So wait, so they block you on Facebook, but they don't block you on their cell phone? Because you will be blocked on every avenue for me. Cell phone.
It'd be on social media. I think it's because they feel like maybe I'm gonna say something. I don't do subliminal messages. I don't need to. I just don't.
You be blocked on my social medias, my cell phone. You'll be blocked from coming to the church. I'd be like, if y'all see this face,
oh my God.
I got a list for my funeral, so it's all bad. Okay.
Well, for all of you who voted for Chanel or voted for Nakia, you got it wrong. It is me. Yes.
How about this? Did y'all see that question? Have you had friends block you or your spouse? Now, my husband blocks me regularly. That's the only person that blocked me.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I can't say they were a friend. I can say they were an acquaintance or an associate. Because my friends ride with me. I ride for them. And yeah, no, it's been an acquaintance.
Look at that face. I would block her.
They were a non-factor in my life.
I would block her.
Block me if you want to. I'm showing up at your house.
I would block you.
That is why.
And Sarah said she do the blocking. All right. Next question, guys.
All right, next question.
Who would you say is the most self-confident?
First person that answers that the right way gets it right. Gets the point, rather. We only have 3 people commenting so far. So Dominique, be sure to, well, not commenting, but winning, like voting. So Dominique, make sure you join in and get those answers in so you can be a part of it. Who is the
All right.
most
Who's the most
self-confident?
self-confident, guys?
Who's the most self-confident?
Oh, red shirt.
Red shirt is Shay. Damo,
It's
for the record.
Mom.
Eris
Hey.
says Chanel.
Oh, that's sweet, Eris. I love you.
Terry Little in general just said ladies.
Ladies are very confident.
Mhm.
Out of the three of us, who is the most self-confident?
Brittany Moore says,
Oh, you got
Yeah,
a
baby.
vote.
Liddy.
Everybody getting Shay.
Ray
A prophet says, Nakia, come through, vote for the wife.
Yay. Hey, cuz.
So do he get a prize, or do we bump it over to Anteria?
No, you don't get a prize because he was on the back end when we were discussing it. No.
All right, so Anteria gets the point. Mommy, you would have been runner-up. Look at that.
Yeah, you. Oh, he said he already got the prize. Ray is so funny.
Yes, the prize.
Yes. So yes, Nakia
So yes.
is the most
So I got the vote, guys.
self-confident
Yes.
person. Yes, she is. So
She
those of
is.
you who voted for me, I appreciate it, but I do have moments where I get like really shy, and I got to move past that. So yeah, it's Nakia for sure.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna practice my shy. I'm gonna start working on it.
Let's see it. Oh my gosh. See, and that is why. That's the why right there. That's
Life of the party. That's why right there. The most rude right there.
She gonna get my.
Ew.
Do you see prophet? Do you see prophet?
Lord, the ministry.
You know they
Oh Lord.
Whew, he just took my breath away. Okay. All right. Next question. We got to hurry it up. See, now we got to speed it up. Question fast. All right. Who would you guys say is the most trustworthy? Now remember, it's the first person with the right answer, so y'all better start typing fast because people getting in here.
Get it in.
Look, they try to look at our faces. They like in their head. Do 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 do. They're reasoning. Well, I don't know.
Wait a minute.
Brittany Morris got it first.
Ooh.
Dang, my sister said Chanel.
Thank you, Damo. Because everybody voted for y'all. Everybody voted for y'all. Thank you, Damo. Damo, you
that was good though. That was good. We got like 10 pop-ups. 10.
You know what? Like back to back. I was like, wait a minute.
Back to back. It was super fast.
All right, so I'm gonna give where we are right now. Crystal has 2, Anteria has 2, Victoria 1, and Brittany 1. So we don't know how many more questions, guys, we have. So make sure you get your answers in. You are absolutely correct. It is Nakia.
Listen, Damo, do you like Starbucks?
She about to give you a Starbucks gift card, Dominique.
Voting for me.
Whatever.
Now I know half of the audience is gonna get this one wrong.
Let's see.
Who would you say is the most sensitive?
You think they're gonna get that wrong?
Who would you say that?
Yes, How much y'all want? Now, do y'all want to bet me?
I'll take care of it.
Dominique says she prefers Tim Hortons, but she'll take it.
I got you, Dom. I got
Don't
you.
be bribing them. Ask that question again, Key.
Look. Anteria, Mama, Chelsea, Dominique, all y'all on my list. Chanel is the answer.
I am the answer.
Got it right. Chanel got me beat. Okay, she crashed way more than me.
I do.
I told you that's how I knew they was gonna get it wrong, because all of them, everybody know me as I cry a lot. I cry over air, I cry over salt, I cry, but Chanel, guys, has me beat.
I do.
She well at the water. You know, I just cry a little bit.
That's why she don't wear no makeup. Look.
Listen, why? It's gonna run.
It's gonna run off. It's gonna run off.
I keep me.
That's not fair. Damo, I'm telling you, she cried more than me. You see, she got her towel right with her already. I ain't even keep no.
She ready.
You'll never know.
Wait a minute, I'm just confused. Nobody think I'm sensitive?
That's why right there.
They know you're not. Remember,
that's why right there. That's why.
They know you're not the sensitive one.
Look,
I got tissue somewhere around here.
You gotta find it.
I have a
she give
paper
it to other
towel. I have a hanky.
I'm gonna look.
I've
All
got-
right, next question.
All right, next question. Who would you say, guys, is the most antisocial? Now let's
that's
see
a
these
good
answers.
one.
Come on.
We'll say
Let's see
you.
who. Let's see.
Watch them say
Let's
me.
see who
Watch
they
them
say.
me. Who
Y'all
is
ain't got to be scared.
Who
We
is the
gonna love
most
y'all after this.
antisocial?
Lisa?
Brittany
Oh,
said me.
Interior, really?
This is so funny.
Oh Lord.
I love it.
Jesus.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, this is hilarious.
Crystal said me.
There is one. Thank
Brittany
you.
said me.
All right.
Eris got it.
Eris Hoosier, you get the point. Eris.
I'm gonna need y'all to watch the show a little bit more and get to know Shay. Okay. Clutching all kinds of pearls.
bless
Good
me.
Lord.
That blessed my day. That blessed my whole day right there. They had Shay and Nail. They were,
No, it is
I got
definitely
2
key.
votes.
It is definitely key. Okay.
you did. You got.
So Eris
Now let's see.
won.
Let's see what they say about this one, though, guys.
Okay.
Hilarious.
Who do you guys at home say is the most irresponsible?
Now if y'all
Let's see.
look, I ain't even gonna look in the camera. Look. I ain't gonna look right in the camera right here.
Did somebody just answer? Let's see.
I'm trying to see. I ain't seen no answer yet.
Nah.
Oh, Brittany answered.
You know what? She coming for me. I'm just saying.
Damo.
Dominique got it.
Dominique got it. Dominique.
Dominique got it. Okay. So
Dominique
in the
is
very
right.
look, in the very beginning, I was the most goal oriented and met my goals, so I definitely can't be irresponsible at the same time. I'm just like,
That's true.
you know,
Not
if there
that
was
I'm
a
not
hot seat, I think I'd be sitting in it. But it's
All
fun.
right.
It's all fun. It's all fun.
Next question. Who would you guys say probably plays life a little too safe?
That should be interesting.
Mm.
Hmm.
That's a good question.
It is.
Why they think you irresponsible?
I don't know.
I guess out of the 3.
Oh, they said you play life too safe, Neil Bell.
Oh.
Yeah, Dominique, you got it right. It's Shay.
Facts. Listen, Dominique say facts.
I just went the wrong way because my finger. But yeah,
No.
it's Shay.
No. All right, Dominique. You got it. She's like, I'm just gonna keep saying Shay until I get it.
Until she get it right.
Brittany, thanks for your vote.
Who do you guys say has been stalked or has been a stalker?
This should be good.
If they put my name, let's see. It's all right, Brittany. It's okay. That's why we play the games every once in a while to get to know.
What is wrong with you?
Oh, that's okay.
Interior. No.
Even my mama said me. Okay, so listen. So
Two
Mama
sisters
knows
and the
best.
mama.
no,
Mama
for the
knows
people
best.
that know me, do y'all think I was a stalker or I was stalked?
Who got that first, Brittany?
Crystal said me too.
Ask your question again.
So for the people that selected Nakia, do you think she was the stalker or the one stalked?
Look how she. I say she rolling up on folks.
Oh Lord Jesus!
This is too much. This is where I would need to clutch my own pearls.
Mama Lisa said stalk because I ain't taught my baby to be.
Hello, Mama. You didn't teach me to be no stalker.
But Brittany got the answer right. So
But yeah,
as of
Brittany
right
got the
now,
answer right though.
It's Crystal 2, Interior 3, Victoria 1, Brittany 3, Eris 1, Dominique 1. That's where we stand right now.
Okay. All right. Now this one is gonna be rich.
Let's see.
Who would you say probably falls in love too quickly?
Mm-hmm.
This should be interesting.
Watch them say Shay. Just watch.
Well, it ain't who do you say, Chanel? Because I would say Shay too. She get my vote.
You know what? I would have said me.
You would say you.
Mm-hmm.
I would say Chanel. All right, let me see.
I mean, I do proceed with caution, but I think that probably my grace is a little.
No. We want to go ahead and give them the answer because all the names are up there now.
It wasn't me.
Wasn't either. So those of you who answered no, you got it. Absolutely correct. All right, let's see
Who answered Chanel first, though.
Looks like Interior.
Interior did.
Okay.
Yeah, look at Interior. Go ahead.
Yeah, she cracking head. She know us.
Now this question here, it should be difficult, but let's see what the people got to say.
All right.
Who would you say probably steals? Dominique, do not answer this question. Because eating cheese at the grocery store does not count.
If you pick it up, yep. Go ahead, Brittany.
Why I gotta steal?
Go ahead, Brittany. Look, if you eat a grape trying to come out, I'm just making sure it's in the grocery store. If you open up that Pepsi, that Diet Pepsi in the store because you thirsty, come on, I'm gonna pay for it at the register.
Oh, the shade though, because she said Diet Pepsi.
Who said I steal Diet Pepsi?
Shay throwing shade. Shay throwing shade. She was like, because if you open up that Diet Pepsi,
I don't open up Diet Pepsi in the store and drink it.
Eat a grape.
Mm-hmm. No, not
well, we gotta
Pepsi.
taste the grapes to see if they good or not.
Shay definitely don't steal. I'm the one who I'm good for putting stuff up under my arm and walking around the store. And I will get all the way out to my car, get in my car, and realize it's still up under my arm. Go back to the store. Go back to the.
I'm gonna say it's Shay because she's the one trying to plead her case. I'm not pleading her case about.
I'm letting you know Shay don't steal for nothing.
She's trying to plead her case. I ain't got no case to.
You know what?
I got no case to plead.
You know what? I don't steal from the store, but if I see a good pen, I will.
That's what I was just about to say, Shay. That's what I was about to say.
I love.
You still got ink pen though.
I know. I'm not.
I mean, if you steal a pen, you're a thief. It didn't say what you steal. It says who probably steals.
I said I'm going to tell the person I'm going to take this pen. I'm going to tell them.
Oh, it's still thievery. So I'm about to steal your money. If I take your money,
right? I'm still
without your consent. I stole it.
If you steal my money, I might have to, let karma meet you.
Oh, stealing includes creative taxes too, Saints.
Okay, so the majority says it's me that steals.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to feel about that because eating grapes is not stealing. It just take a couple of ounces off the pounds. That's it. I pay for the grapes overall, But okay.
It was Nakia.
Yeah.
So who answered that first? Because I didn't.
Brittany answered it first.
Brittany. All right.
Brittany answered it first.
Okay. Awesome sauce. All right. Next question.
Who probably sends the most nude pictures?
Oh my God. I gotta vote. Listen, I'm gonna tell you the truth.
I'm curious. I don't want to. Let me see. I'm. Dominique,
Wait a minute.
Chanel probably do because you know she's single. She's like, let me keep throwing it out there,
So,
see which
so,
one
so,
catch.
so let me explain. That is not my current life. It is a past life.
But it didn't
And
say when. It didn't say when. It said who sends the most new pictures.
I'm the saved and sanctified. I don't do that stuff no more. I don't do it no
I
more.
saw the way you were stuck on that straw. I bet you do send them new pictures.
Oh, Jesus.
For a long time.
Not for a long time. She's
The whole thing, just the whole time. So okay, let's clarify. Are we talking about past or present?
we're talking about period. Past, present, future. Who sent the most new pictures?
Past or present.
You know, I think these people and their judges of character is just wrong.
Come on, Victoria. Look, we should have had her on this show because I bet you know her and David.
So it looks like
Who won that one?
Anteria, because she said Shay first.
Fine.
Yay, Shay.
I was married.
And that's why you send all the nudies. See?
Brittany, you don't know what's in my phone. I don't even send nude pictures. Mind your business. Next.
Next question.
Next question.
I was
Who-
saved and sanctified.
You saved and sanctified? No, you ain't
I don't
Holy
do-
Ghost
I
filled
don't-
or fire
I
baptized.
don't live like that no more.
No.
Yes.
Who would you say has had the most past relationships?
Like,
I'm gonna say Chanel. Cause she don't have no discrimination. I'm gonna say Chanel.
you know what?
Oh my God, you go.
Look,
Okay, that's what we doing. Is that what we
I
gonna
didn't
do
go
on the
no further.
phone line?
I said you get my vote. You get my vote.
let's
Oh,
let
the
me-
shade
hold on.
is real
Let
breezy
me
over
be
here.
very clear. Shay has been married 3 times, so for durations of time. So I'm just saying. Somebody said Lady K. Somebody said Shay. We're gonna do a countdown.
Listen, Mama Lisa said you, Key.
She can say me that I ain't the winner.
Anterior.
We're gonna go ahead and give them the answer.
It's Chanel.
It is. Anteria got it. Like I said, I've been married most of my life, so
I ain't been married, but I ain't had that many relationships.
no.
All right, we got 3 more questions and then we'll do a small wrap up. So y'all better get y'all typing fingers ready so y'all can be in amongst the leaders of the board. Who would you say has been called high maintenance the most?
That's a good one.
You know, Brittany Morris, you fired off the whole show. And Eris Hoosier, you get the point. It is Shay.
It is Shay.
It is. Yep.
Rude.
I mean, I'm really not. I just bought my first coach first. Like,
did y'all see? Victoria said all of us. Period.
Listen.
Period. Though.
All right. Second question before the last. Who would you say is least likely to answer your call during an emergency?
Oh Lord, I cannot.
Be. You know, I'm gonna have a whole power. I'm gonna invite everybody who voted for me to my house.
Oh is
I'm
so
inviting
funny.
everybody to the same house.
Like everybody to come to the platform. Just come on. Let's have a
Listen,
conversation.
Come on, get to know me, because clearly, like, but you know what the funny thing is, though? Although each person doesn't know me directly, what is it the perception that we're giving off to other people? Like I remember really quick side note. I remember doing a post one time. It was just like, what was your first impression of me when you first met me? Everybody else was like, oh, that you're sweet, you're this, you're that. And I'm like, okay, that's what I expected. Somebody actually said that you were standoffish. And mind you, I met this person at church. So it really made me do like a self evaluation of how I come off to other people, you know, my facial expressions, or I could be in deep thought. We called it the RBF last time, but it's literally when I was in deep thought or something, but it really made me do a self evaluation. So it's so funny looking at these answers, although majority of the people don't know me personally. It really is like, okay, how do I come off to other people? Because a lot of times I just post about different things. So it's really really interesting. It's actually an eye opener, because I like to think that I'm perfect, at least as close to it. But clearly I come across rude.
So the answer to this question though, nobody got. It was me. They voted for me.
It was key.
It was me. I mean, I called back, but answering the phone on the first time, just a little
Dominique,
rare.
that only happened one time. Any other time you could get
Yeah.
me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The misconception.
Oh yeah, we're gonna touch on that as soon as this is the last question.
That's right.
And then we're gonna touch exactly on that statement right there. Those that know you may not really know you.
That's
They
true.
might not.
thing.
Right.
Who would
Absolutely.
you say has had the least sexual partners?
This
Why
should
would
be
that have to be the last question?
That's the last question. Last question.
Oh man, that's
Who would you say has had the least?
sexual partners.
Here they go. Here they go.
Oh Lord, my daughter's watching. That's my daughter, Flo Simon. Jesus.
I need you.
That's my baby.
Oh, least. Okay.
The
I was
least,
about to
not the
say,
most. The least.
crap. When I seen it, I was about to do a whole cartwheel outside. All right. Before we wrap up, anybody else would like to give an answer before we close out? Thank you, mommy. I love you so much. Mommy, get the point. I'm gonna give you a prize just because that was a bonus. That was a bonus question.
Do you see what Dom said?
Yes, how about girl? You and Nell are, I am not that experienced. I keep trying to tell the people. But
so who was the first one?
The first one was my mama.
Yep.
Your mama.
Yeah, it's my mom.
Mama Lisa.
Yes.
So I'm gonna give her a special prize just because she knew the answer. Hallelujah.
Well, she want to believe the best out of her baby. Look.
No, she know me for my work, so that's why it's a blessing that she still can say it. See? But no, one of the things, and I'm so glad you guys joined us tonight and answered the questions and joined in. But one of the things that this literally shows us is that sometimes we as people, not just people, because I'm a people too, but sometimes we literally will judge a person based off of what we originally see. Because many of you have not necessarily had conversations or hung out with us, any of that stuff. But sometimes you will look at a person and automatically judge them. You'll automatically either put them in a box or put them in the bubble of whatever it is that you gather from that first meeting. And sometimes it's not always fair. One of the things that Shay just mentioned was about the RBF. And sometimes, especially as an African American woman, there are times that just because you look serious, they think that you're mean, that you're nasty. It could just literally be that you're deep in thought. It literally could be that maybe you're in prayer. It could be a number of things, but besides asking, people will just assume. They'll assume you're mean. They'll assume you're standoffish just because you didn't run up and greet. But sometimes people have trust issues. Sometimes people have, just life happening, and it's not to disconnect or be short with anyone. So sometimes we as people have to kind of like step outside of our own boxes to kind of get to know one another. So that way we don't judge each other. Because if you look at even the panel just tonight, myself, Shay, and Chanel, we are all strong women. We are all strong women striving to do things and are passionate about things. But had Shay and I just met out in the street, who's to say whether we would have been friends or intertwined at all? Because guess what? We are goal driven. We have similar goals. So it would probably seem like for somebody else a conflict of interest, right? They both are coaches. They both do life and relationship, and they both, so a lot of things that we had going were so similar. Chanel is going to write. She's literally writing a book. I'm an author. Shay's wrote books. Normally we kind of like cripple ourselves. We sometimes judge people based off of just what we see and or have perceived versus giving them the opportunity to literally be themselves and show us who they really are. And so I think everybody at home that has watched with us and played along, all of you you've seen, we laughed even at some of the stuff that would be shameful, like stealing. I steal. But at the end of the day, it's all based off of perception. It's not necessarily based off of full experience. Now, my sister Dominique, Brittany, my mama, they've all seen me eat something at the grocery store. So, we're gonna go with that. You know what I'm saying? We can go with that. But I've not outright stolen anything, but people still have their own judgment. And so again, it's not necessarily a bad thing because perception is normally our reality. But I think sometimes stepping outside of that to get to know people, to literally step out of what we have been conditioned to do to get to know people, I think is very, very important.
And I also think that it's important you mentioned earlier, that box, right? That we put people inside the box based off, I see Prophet Coach Nakia, eating a grape. Oh my gosh, she did this. Or what you hear about somebody else based off of that person's experience with them. My experience with Chanel is different than my experience with, Nakia. And I think that sometimes I know that it's so important to build your own friendships, your own relationships. And if they're comfortable enough to talk to you about somebody else that they consider to be a friend or an associate, be mindful. They're probably doing the same thing about you. They're sharing personal things that are about you to someone else, more than likely. So I think it's important not to put people in a box just based off of one thing. And if you feel like, hey, you being a little standoffish, it's okay to go up to them and just say, are you okay? I saw this lady crying one time in the bathroom. We were traveling and stopped at a rest stop, and she was crying. And I was just like, oh, dang, her life must be jacked up. She's out here crying. In my mind, I'm like, oh, she's probably getting beat in her car. And like all these other things came up. And so as washing hands, I made it a point to acknowledge the fact that she was crying. I said, are you okay? Do you need me to pray for you? And she was like, oh girl, this is just allergies. My allergies are acting up. Like, but in my mind, literally, I thought, like, I had concluded a whole thing in my head. I cast the whole movie. I saw her life, but and it was just the whole look. I was about to go outside and let her man or whoever he was meet Karma. Karma stays attached to me at all times. But go ahead.
I was gonna say. So as we wrap up, I think for us all to kind of like touch on what Prophet Ray asked was, how do we change people's perception of us, or can we? I think it's a really great question and a great way to close out. I think that we can change people's perception, but it takes work from both sides. Sometimes because people have perceived us a way, we go into a box too and we become defensive. So it's kind of like, well, I don't care if they get to know me. I don't care what they think of me. And we'll hold that attitude. And so what I would say to everybody at home, you do have the opportunity to change someone's perception. It just has to be worth it for you too. Because sometimes we do become defensive and like, why do I have to, show them I'm somebody different? One of the things though that I have strived for probably in the last 2 years. I can't say I did it my whole life. But I want people to see the love of God in me. And so that means that even when people think away or perceive me away, I want to make sure I kind of go back, just like when we did the gathering and the lady felt so attacked. At the end of it, I didn't want to leave that platform with her feeling, oh, I was attacked and just beat up. So to me, it takes nothing to apologize. I apologize if you feel attacked, because I want people to understand that the love of God means more to me than just my own personal feeling about how you may have perceived me. So yes, I believe that we can change people's perspective. I just think we have to literally take the time to do it. And most times we don't, because we've been defensive, because we feel like you've labeled me wrong without even giving me the opportunity to show you who I really am. I do think everybody deserves a do-over, because sometimes we might be having a bad day. So you might have met Kiki versus Nakia, and Kiki definitely is different than Nakia at all times. I tell people, if Kiki shows up, please call Lisa Quinn, because nothing else stops it other than her mama. So,
right.
But if you met Kiki, forgive Kiki, please.
She apologized right now.
She apologizes today.
Right now.
Please.
Yeah. And then allow people grace.
Absolutely.
Like you want grace in certain areas that maybe you fall or make mistakes, or maybe like Keith said earlier, maybe they're just hurting. Maybe they are experiencing something that maybe you walked through. Maybe that's why y'all cross paths. So just be mindful of that. And if you do hear something negative, like I remember somebody telling me years ago, I was like the Black Widow spider. I would date men, chew them up, spit them out, and leave them alone. Like I was very cold.
Jesus.
And I found that to be very that was the old me, okay?
So
but I found that to be I loved that back in the day. But it made me do some self-evaluation, because that's not who I was inside. That was the hurt person that was showing up for everybody. So absolutely, I think we can change it. I think we should change it, and just be open to it. That's it. So
I will say, from a Christian standpoint, right, that we could touch on that. So the Bible says that if we know that someone is offended at our hand, or if we are offended, if we go to one another, you know what I mean, then there could be some resolve there. But I can't change anything. I can't change how you perceive me if I don't know how you do. I mean, you may actually, if you come to me, if you're offended, then we can reason together. Like you can possibly, have insight on, oh, that's Nell. She, because a lot of people look at me and say that I'm mean. They say that I'm mean, but I'm strong. I am mean. I'm strong.
I was saying where. I don't think you mean at all. I wish you had a mean bone.
Yeah.
You don't.
I've had people say that I'm mean and all kind of things. I'm like, but if you because I'm a strong person, or I do walk in the authority that God has graced me with, but having authority and being mean is two different things. Now, I'm not going to tolerate certain stuff, you know what I mean? But there's difference. I'm going to always uphold my boundaries. I'm going to always uphold what is right. I'm going to always stand in authority. I will not allow you to tear me or anyone, any other child of God down. I'm not going to do that. If you call that mean, fine, but people they get mean from me. But if you come and have a conversation, if you can get over your offense and come to me like we should as Christians, then I believe that our perceptions can change, because now we have understanding. Or maybe I do need to make an adjustment. Maybe you need to make the adjustment. But if we don't have a conversation, we won't know. But that's the only way it can change, really. I mean,
Absolutely. So I think we're going to go ahead and close out. We are live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We hope that you have had so much fun. I know that I have. I know that I needed it. It was a moment, I was dealing with some stuff that I just needed to laugh. And I did that tonight. So thank y'all for saying that it was me all the time. I thought it was quite funny. But we do want you to tune in next week. We have real topics. I know we're going to be talking about catfishing. Are you catfishing somebody? Mm-hmm. We are real people with real emotions, getting real solutions to real problems. So we hope that you share, comment, like, subscribe to each one of our platforms. We will make sure that they are in the comment section. But join us again next week as we have some more real talk. Bye.
Love you guys.